Atletico Madrid won. Real Madrid won. And this derby had literally everything, including the stoppage of the game itself. My name is David. Welcome to Madrid Fan TV. Now, I don't know why we couldn't literally hold on for the last part of the game, the dying embers of the game. Why did we just lose that defensive concentration? Rudiger completely away from the defensive line, and it's absolutely frustrating. It's frustrating to say the least, because we did, in an essence, stink it out the whole game. And I don't care if it's against Atletico Madrid to get the win. Yeah? It's a derby. Regardless of how you win, you just win the game. And Atletico Madrid threw everything, including a whole part of their fan base throwing, I don't know what it was, to Courtois. I think it was a pig's head, which was crazy, directly at Courtois, because he picked up a bag and literally looked like it had like meat with blood in it. I don't even know what was going on there, yeah? But Courtois honestly rattled the Atletico Madrid fans, and rightly so. Rightly so. I don't care what happens, yeah? The players can rattle the Atletico Madrid fans. They can rattle the players themselves. Because at the end of the day, it's Atletico Madrid, and this is a proper derby. A proper derby that deserves respect from both teams. Both teams need to show respect to each other, but get stuck in there. Valverde, absolutely brilliant today. Unbelievable today. Unbelievable. Stopped so many direct counterattacks because of his just literal awareness to stop out anything that was being built up by Atletico Madrid, yeah? Militao, absolutely brilliant. Tchouaméni, absolutely brilliant, yeah? So this is the kind of, the kind of motivation that you need to build up the team to go and collectively score a goal. And what happened? Modric, quick free kick. Vinny, dart behind, cross the ball, straight, Militao, boom, in the goal, yeah? After that, what happened? What happened? Oh, wow. The stoppage of the game itself, people. That literally, momentum shift, I think. Complete momentum shift, because Atletico Madrid chasing the game. So what did the Ultras do? Get on the pitch. Start rattling the stewards. Go towards Courtois himself. And that's what a derby does to you. It just gets the fans completely heated up for that occasion. Yeah? And for me personally, the game itself, decent from Madrid. Decent. Yes, we didn't have Mbappe. I think we were lacking a bit of pace in behind, to be truthfully honest. Yeah? And that's why I wanted Mbappe to play this game, to play his first Madrid derby with Atletico, because there's a certain thing that Mbappe will bring to that game, especially when Atletico Madrid are on, the ascendancy, with Mbappe trying to get behind the defensive line. 100% would do it. And I think Mbappe definitely was missing in this game, yeah? And yes, I've called out Mbappe this season, 100%, but I definitely think he was missed, 100%. But, brilliant from Madrid. The whole team was actually quite, very, very decent. Carvajal had a good performance. Mendy, good performance. Like I said, Valverde, Tchouaméni, very good performance. Bellingham in the midfield absolutely dominated a lot of that possession himself, single-handedly. Taking on 2-3 man and then, delivering the right pass to the likes of Modric, to the wingers, yeah, or to the front two, for example, Rodrigo and Vinny. And Vinny, again, does what he does. Gets in the Atletico Madrid faces. Makes sure he knows that they're there. Rodrigo the same. So the team collectively, I think it was a good performance. It was so unlucky that I think Rudiger had a lapse in concentration there, allowing Atletico Madrid to score that goal. And, Correa, credit to him. He done really well to round Courtois and put it past him. So there's certain things in that match that I really liked, yeah? And I'm just going to digress a little bit into it, yeah? And what I saw was kind of a bit more oomph from Real Madrid, a bit more fight, a bit more spirit from the team that we've been lacking pretty much from the since the beginning of the season until the last game, So I think that fighting spirit needs to come a bit more. They need to show a bit more when they're, for example, down and out, and they just need to motivate themselves to get a goal, you see? So there's certain things that I liked. I liked the way that Ancelotti set up. Of course, we literally just went back to square one. We went back to last season. We say, okay, cool. We're just going to play what we did last season with a little bit more control that we've been showing this season, essentially, and just try and stink it out at the Metropolitano, because there's certain things that you go to, obviously, your main rivals, pretty much Atletico Madrid and Barcelona, but your main rivals in your own city, that derby, and you have to say, look, we're going to go there and absolutely stink out the gaff. That's what it is. That's what you have to do. And Atletico Madrid did also the same, and they would also do the same when they come to ours, because that's what Simeone is going to set up to do. Yeah, and I completely think that we dominated them, essentially, possession-wise, in terms of like the overall game, how we control the ball. But Atletico Madrid always looked very dangerous on the attack, especially with their overlapping wingers. You know, they put, a few passes in behind the defensive line. Courtois made a few saves. There was a very, very good save from Courtois earlier. And Courtois actually performed really good across the whole match. So there's some certain things that, we have to work on where we have that lapse in concentration. I think Real Madrid always have this in them. They always have a lapse in concentration, especially defensively, when, the other team is looking to, charge, bring on the ascendancy and really go forward and, try and get that goal back. And Atletico Madrid did that. They were, full frontal, and Real Madrid just put literally bodies in the defensive line, literally what we did against Man City last year, and trying to get that, that so needed win. And I really wanted to see Madrid win today, but you know what? A draw isn't the worst against Atletico Madrid. But that win would have just been, the nail in the coffin, because Barcelona lost against Osasuna 4-2. And, any Barcelona fan saying, Visca Barca, you know what? You can get stuffed too, because let me tell you, yeah, you've lost already this season. What have Real Madrid done? Exactly. Yeah. And if we keep playing this football where we're quite resilient, and we're going to show that resiliency throughout the whole season, then Barcelona have something to worry about. And I said at the beginning of the season that Barcelona look firm favourites to go and get obviously La Liga. But after looking at it completely in its entirety, especially against Osasuna, the way they got the way that the scoreline ended up, then you know what? There's something bright to look up for Real Madrid, especially Champions League coming up. Yes, we have Lille this week. I've got to do a match preview for that. And there's a certain thing, there's a certain aura about Real Madrid, especially when you come up against them, that they're always not going to lay down, straight up and say, okay, we give up. Yeah. They're going to keep going for it. And that's why I like, this team, because they're all fiery. A lot of the players are fiery, especially Vinny. I was scared when Endrick comes on just in case again, red card. But you know what? That's what happens when it comes to derby day. And with Madrid, 100%, keep carrying on, keep plugging on. And if they do play this kind of control football, it may look boring to the eye. But you know what? If it gets results, then it does that. Exactly. Let me go to player ratings, guys. Courtois, apart from obviously Correa rounding him at the end, decent. I've got to give him a good 7 out of 10. Made an excellent save previously to that. And yeah, rattled the Atletico Madrid fans, like I said before, rattled. And yeah, all good on that one. So 7 out of 10. Carvajal, decent again. Very decent again. Very, very decent. And yeah, just brought what he is, that kind of leader to the match. Another 7 out of 10. Militao, same, 7 out of 10. Brilliant. Actually, no, I give it 8 out of 10, because he literally, that goal brought the whole life to the game. So definitely 8 out of 10 for Militao. Rudiger, I'm going to give him a 6. Just that lapse of concentration. He did perform decently well throughout the match, but that single lapse in concentration caused him to score. So, I think 6 out of 10. Mendy, 7 out of 10. Decent, really good, strong at the left-back position, and really done well throughout the match. Then we went, obviously, to Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni, 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Brilliant for the whole match. Valverde, absolutely 9 out of 10, yeah? Absolutely 9 out of 10. Absolutely brilliant, yeah? And he just performs so good every single match. Every single match he performs excellently well, yeah? And I don't know, mate. Freddie's he's a different gravy. He's an absolute different gravy. And I really need to put respect on this guy, and people need to put respect on him because he's underrated. Absolutely underrated. Absolutely 9 out of 10. Man of the match performance from Freddie. Modric, 7 out of 10. Decent string of passes he put together. Sometimes a bit of lapse in his passing, but you know what? That quick free kick allowed Vinny to go past his man and then obviously deliver that killer cross. Vinny, 7 out of 10. You know, good as usual. Good as usual. Fiery. You know, running at his players, very good. Rodrigo, I didn't really see him much, but you know, gave everything during the match. So 6 out of 10 for Rodrigo, kind of like average. And Bellingham, 7 out of 10 as well. Absolutely brilliant. And yeah, I think that's all the players. I think. Let me check. Yep, all the players, guys. Perfect. Well, guys, that's me done. Atletico Madrid. Let me tell you this, yeah. You celebrated a draw. That's the standard of your club. Real Madrid, decent performance. Got a draw, not the end of the world, yeah, but we wanted a win. That's the level between the two clubs, people. That's the level between the two clubs. And Barcelona fans trying to celebrate in the chat during the watch-along, saying Visca Barca, Visca Barca. You got pumped, fam. You got pumped 4-2 by Osasuna. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say, people. And this week, moving on to Champions League, Lille. Let's see how we do, guys. Let's see how we do. I'm going to leave the match preview to later on in the week, possibly tomorrow or Tuesday. So, guys, make sure you give us a lovely thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to Madrid Fan TV. And we'll see you next time on another episode on this channel. Guys, as always say, a la Madrid. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Take care.